you guys, welcome back to Stampaholics Anonymous. Today we are finally going to look at the It collection from Bee's Knees Lacquer. Bee's Knees Lacquer is a new to me and, well, fairly new indie brand that just, popped up, and one of their first collections was the It collection inspired by the movie It. I still have to keep this here. Yes, the table is still slanted. Anyway, so all of these 4 polishes are inspired by the movie or have names that relate to the movie. And I'm going to show you life swatches as always for all 4 of them. I do have the Lounge Duo that came from Bee's Knees Lacquer. I'm probably just going to toss in some swatch pictures at the very end because I didn't film live swatches for these. But let's walk through the It collection one by one. First up, we've got We All Float. This one has like a shifting multichrome base, and there's like this cool purple, I don't know, like shimmer running through it. I've got this one still on my nails, so there you have it. This is We All Float. Next up we have Deadlights. Deadlights is like a light gold metallic base, and then it has a bunch of scattered hollow in it. Very pretty. Next up we have Pennywise. You might think that this polish was called because it's white like a clown, but it also has like a bunch of golden shimmer in it, and then there's shredded flakies, shifting flakies in there, and some gold flakies, and different colors shifting flakies. Really cool. And then last and certainly not least, we have, I'm doing the thing again, we have Down here. This is also like a multi-chrome or like a duochrome polish shifting from green to gold, and then there's a hint of purple in here, and it also has scattered hollow in it. So it's sort of like the in-between thing between these two. I don't really know. So let's get into the live swatches, and then we're going to talk favorites at the end.
Alrighty, let's start with the lightest polish in this collection. This is Pennywise. This has like a white, sort of shimmery, lustery, iridescent base, and then it has these cool shredded flakies in there. And let me tell you, the formula on these is like so good. You can see how easy it is for me to apply. And the brushes are like medium size, so they're the perfect in-between thing between a chunky, like thicker brush and a small brush, and they're just perfect for my nails. At least that's what I thought. The formula was good. It did not run anywhere. It didn't do any weird things, and it stayed where you put it, and it was nice and glossy. I love this one. And I'm going to show you 2 coats with top coat and also some macro pictures so you can see those flakies in action. Next up is this Golden Gorgeousness, which is called Deadlights. Again, awesome formula. All it took was like 2 coats of this for it to get fully opaque. No issues with the formula. I did have a wonky hair on my brush there. I cut it off after I did the swatches because that always annoys me because you're going to end up having polish in places that you didn't want to put it. But yeah, I love the formula of this one. I love the the look of it with the scattered hollow in this like golden bronzy base. I really like that. So swatch pictures is going to be 2 coats with top coat, I do believe. All right, next up is this Shifting Gorgeousness. This is Down here. It's a multi-chrome shifting between purple and gold and green, and the nice things that multi-chrome polishes do. And this one also has like added scattered holographic glitters in there. Really, really nice. Formula, still the same thing. Very easy to work with. Very, you know, just the perfect formula. It's like applying itself. You don't have to work hard to make this one, you know, look good on your nails. So I'm going to show you 2 coats of this with top coat, I think, in the swatch pictures. And I also have a little video so you can see the multi-chrome shift and the holo in action. Last and certainly not least, we have We All Float. And looking at these like swatch videos and swatch pictures now in hindsight, this is like my absolute favorite of this collection. It has this red shimmer added to it that just gives this polish so much dimension right from the get-go. Even though it's still sheer on that first coat, you can already see that, you know, depth and dimension that this like shimmer creates. It looks like it's glowing from within. I freaking love it. And then it has scattered holo in there, and you know, what's not to love about a polish like this? And the formula was A+. Yeah, nothing bad I can say about this. I'm going to show you 2 coats of this with the top coat in the swatch pictures. Yeah, and I also have a little video so you can see the holo goodness and the nice shimmery depth of this red shimmer.
Alright, so that were my life swatches of this collection. It is really hard to name favorites, so I'm just gonna, I don't know, rank them in the order that I liked them. Probably because I liked all four of them, but some I liked better. I do think that We All Float is my absolute favorite out of the collection, just because I really like that subtle but still visible, like purple red shift or shimmer in here. It's really fun in real life. I like that one. Next up is going to be Down Here, because I liked that duochrome base with the holo combined. Really pretty. And then in third place we've got Pennywise, because I was like surprised at how well I could see the shifting of the flakies once this one was on the nails. I really like that. And then in, you know, fourth place is Deadlights. Not to say that I don't like this polish, but it's just, you know, overall in fourth place. Yeah, gold is not really my color, my favorite color, but this tone of gold, like bronzy gold, I don't know, cool toned gold, I really liked. And then the scattered holo, of course, I also really liked. Let's talk about Bee's Knees Lacquer's formula. I have never, you know, tried these before I did the live swatches for this video. I mean, I've painted on, you know, when I got them one nail and tried out, you know, how the colors look, but I didn't really, you know, focus on formula and stuff. And let me tell you, the formula is freaking awesome. I was watching a video for that matter. A really funny video if you haven't seen it already. Nail Career Education. She just got her 1 million subscribers play button, and then they accidentally sent her somebody else's play button as well. That was really funny. So I was watching that video and I was focusing on that video while I started, swatching Pennywise, the first polish. And by the time I got done looking at the video and looked back at my nails, I had done like my entire pinky finger, because this is one of those polishes that, practically applies itself. The brush is this kind of cool in-between size. It's not thin and not too skinny, but it's also not really, really wide, like say the wands or the brushes on Moonshine Manny's polishes. So it's this kind of cool in-between thing that lets you, handle these formulas really well, and gets enough coverage on your nails in a decent amount of time. That makes any sense to you. So I really enjoyed that. Formula wise, they were all good. They did not run anywhere. I did fairly thick second coats because I wasn't too sure about coverage, but I shouldn't have been worried at all. I think that you can get away with 2 coats from all of these polishes. If you are prone to doing like thinner coats, you might add a 3rd coat, but I usually go like 1 normal first coat and then 1 thicker second coat, and that works for these as well. So overall, I am glad that I have these, and they just keep pumping out new polishes, and I just want them all. But so far I have like yeah, pretty much, state of the Bee's Knees lacquer. I do have one more order that is still with Ilse in the States, because we ordered something together from the polish pickup. So we shared shipping on that, and then I also had some Bee's Knees lacquer shipped to her, so she will send that on to me once it gets there. And of course I still got these 2 puppies that I haven't swatched yet, but I'm gonna, throw in swatch pictures like I said. So overall, I can highly recommend this brand. I love that they're putting out so many new things. I love the way they put together their collections, and the way that they construct their polishes. The components are really nice and well thought out, and the formula is like for a first time release of an indie brand. This is like really, really awesome, and just top notch, really. Like those linear hollows, or like the hollows in here are like comparable to, I don't know, a different dimension polish, or to the stuff that Phoebe does. So I can only recommend this brand. If you are in the States, you can get it right there. If you're not in the States, you might want to consider, finding a US nail friend. That's always a good thing to have, yeah, let me know your thoughts about these polishes down in the comments below, and let me know if you've tried Bee's Knees lacquer and what you think of them. Yeah, other than that, that's it for today, you guys. I love you very much, and I will talk to you next time. Bye!